Part 5, get to know me. Okay, I kind of feel like I glazed over the whole makeup artist side of my career. That's a whole separate section. But I kind of was doing that in tandem with posting on YouTube at a time. It's actually really cool in full circle, but I reached out to the production company that did Dino Dan, the kids TV show that I acted on, and I was like, hey, I'm a makeup artist now, lol. And they're like, oh my gosh, amazing. We're looking for an assistant makeup artist. Can you come on set tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, for sure. So that was really full circle going back there. And a lot of the crew was the crew that I worked with when I was like 11 on the kids TV show. So that was a full circle crazy moment. I also always say there's still so much of my like makeup artist career that I haven't even dove into. Got to this turning point where it was like a fork in the road where I was like, hey, do I do this YouTube stuff with Much Music now? Or do I do there was like another season of a show that was happening. I was freshly 18 at the time. That was like a big decision. I knew it was going to be not life-altering, but kind of. I knew that my heart was going in the YouTube direction, and I was like, makeup will always be there if I want to go back to it. Being said, I've had so many fun, smaller makeup projects throughout the YouTube stuff, and the YouTube stuff is makeup still. It's just not working on other people all the time. A lot of it's more working on myself, but it's still in the makeup world, so it always just felt right. I've always said that I would love to go on tour with an artist, like someone like Dua Lipa or like a Halsey or like Miley Cyrus, someone that like would want fun makeup and a different look every night. I would love to do a stint of that. I think that would be amazing. Kind of, again, tie all of my interests in love for music and pop culture and makeup all together, and traveling. There is just something about having like a crew like that is like a family, and I love that. And that's always a part even of acting growing up. I love being on set. That sense of like camaraderie is just, it's unmatched. Fast forward, it is, I'm probably 20 or 21 years old. I lived with my parents up until then, and I'm very grateful that they let me stay with them because I just saved my money and got to make YouTube videos and really focus on what my next step was gonna be. I ended up moving out, and at this point I was like, woohoo, can't wait. And like 6 months into that, then COVID happened, and I was like, oh, this was not how I expected my young 20s to be. All in all, I can't complain. TikTok, I felt, was really born around that season, and that just created a whole new wave of internet videos and content. It's been really fascinating to see the whole content creator influencer world evolve over the past 10 years, and it's crazy that I've been a part of it for over 10 years. Like, that blows my mind. I'm 27 now. I also feel like I've gotten to see so many different sides of it, working with Canadian agencies, working with people in the US, doing a lot of internal consulting with brands. There's so many behind the scene projects that I have as well. And that really also fuels my soul, but also getting to work, front facing and doing this is so sick as well. Trust, I never take for granted. I know a lot of people, most people don't love what they do every day, and how lucky am I that I get to wake up and love what I'm doing. And I've always loved where it's kind of been evolving into. I feel lucky that I've always joked and said my niche is not having a niche. Sure, I love makeup and I get to make these videos. I also love cooking. I love obviously traveling and so many other things that I get to share that I don't feel like I'm in this very specific niche that I can't post things outside of it, so I can grow and evolve. And I'm obviously not the same person that I was when I was 16, and I have different interests, and it's nice that my content can kind of just grow with me in that way. And grateful for whoever's watching in the audience that I feel like I've had the space and I've been allowed to do that. Also, that being said, there are so many jobs and things that I didn't even know existed that if I was like 15 years old and when I was like, oh my gosh, what I want to do with the rest of my life, if I would have known half these things existed, like there is so much more out there now that I've learned. And I'm like, I could see myself doing that one day. Have I ever said how much I love Pat McGrath? Her makeup is so good. Anyways, this turned into more of like a life story than like a get to know me. What are some fun facts I can just list off? I can do the worm. I like magic tricks. I like to play beach volleyball. I love rollerblading. My favorite food is bread. I love the color yellow and green. I've been vegan since I was 16 years old. And I don't have the hiccups anymore. Okay, I think that pretty much sums it up. And my makeup is done, so perfect timing. I hope you got to know me more now. I'm also curious what era you discovered my content in. Was it from this video? Have you been watching since I was 16?